dodged out of the way of someone who was running the wrong way around the track, and I landed awkwardly in a hole on the inside of the track, and I broke my ankle. So that was out. Club relays are really, really good. I think they're a great way to start the season. I really enjoy them. It's just a fun way to begin the season. I usually at the very least run the 4x4. This year I'm running the 4x1 and the 4x4. And it's, like I said, it's a fun way to start the season because you just, a little less pressure, you sort of get back into racing, and you get to do it for your club, not necessarily just yourself. And it gives you a really good indication of where you're at at the start of the season. As I said, it is the start of the season, so there are now meets, I think, every Saturday until like the 18th or the 19th, which coincides with the Queensland multi-events championships, and then there's a break for about 2 to 3 weeks, and then mid-January they all start back again. So I would there's a meet this weekend is relays, and then the following weekend there's another meet, and there is a 200 on, and I'll need to speak to Russ about this, but I'd really like to go out and run like a flat out 200 and just see where I'm at in the 200. And then I don't know, the following week is multi-events, and it's over 2 days, so there's like some events on one day and some on the other. There's a 400 on, but I don't know, I feel like I might want to train through that and not compete at all, just because the athletics tracks in Queensland do tend to close over Christmas, and while you can still access them, you just can't access equipment, and that includes the hurdles. So I wouldn't want to miss the opportunity to hurdle, because there might be like a week or two where we don't get to hurdle, but I'll have a chat with Ross about that after the weekend. So because it is Thursday, I am heading off into the office early. I'm going to do gym, just because I don't really want to lift on a Friday and then run on a Saturday. I'm going to try and freshen my legs up a little bit. We're not like peaking for it, just try and be a little fresher as possible. Necessarily update you on, because it's only just sort of happened, is that we're actually selling our office building. So we own our office building, and every other state thing in the state office around Australia they actually rent. We're selling our building for a number of reasons. Mostly it's really too big for the staff size we now have. We weren't meant to lose staff when we merged, but we did end up losing staff when we merged, and now like basically most days in the office there's like maybe 4 or 5 people. Like a busy day is 7. We are a total staff of like 12, maybe 13. So we're selling for that very reason. Like it's a very big building. The rates are very high for the very few people who are here. We don't really know where we'll be going or what we'll be doing yet. They're saying it'll be 2 years, like the sale will go through and then we'll lease it back for a couple of years, because the company buying it want to develop it. So obviously they have to put permits through and building plans through. So that could be up to 2 years. It might be a little bit less because with COVID and all that sort of stuff, they're trying to get like the building sector ahead so that they can keep the economy going, because obviously when you build stuff you use lots and lots of tradies and lots of people and lots of resources, so lots of money goes through the economy. So it could be a little bit less than that. Bit nerve-wracking because we don't really know where we're going, and where we're situated now is really good for me. It's probably about as far as I'd want to drive. There is discussion that we're still on the northern side of Brisbane. We're on city fringe, but there is discussion that we might go all the way over to somewhere like Cannon Hill into the new industrial estate over there, and that would really suck for me because like I said, I live on the northern suburbs towards the Sunshine Coast, so that would mean going over a toll bridge every day. There'd be no way around me going over the gateway. I could no longer get public transport. Before COVID, I used to get the train on a Thursday and Friday. I couldn't do that because I'd have to go all the way into the city, change trains, and then go all the way out, and it'd be like 2 hours, so it'd be 4 hours to get to and from work a day, and that would be kind of sucky. There's also been no real discussion around whether or not we'll keep this sort of 50-50 office setup, which if they did that and we moved sort of over to Cannon Hill, that would suit me best, because I'd only have to cop like 4 tolls a week rather than 10. And that would be very appreciative for me. So anyway, that's not gonna happen tomorrow. It's gonna take ages. They're currently, the last I heard, because I might have to get like inspections organised for the building, the last I heard was that they were going backwards and forwards on price, and then how much we'd lease the building back for. So we're probably ages away from a sale. I don't think the sale will happen by the end of the year, maybe first quarter next year. So I'm just gonna check emails now, get started on my day, and think about some breakfast. Hey guys, sorry, for some reason the audio didn't come through on this clip, but to quickly summarise what I'm saying, all I'm really saying is that it's Friday afternoon, it's been a pretty standard day working from home, and that I am now getting ready to finish up for the day. Gym went well yesterday, I felt really good coming home, and I did a bit of stretching this morning, and tomorrow morning before I head off for the track I will do a warm-up and some drills. I will pack my bag this evening and set out my competition uniform just so that I do not need to worry about that in the morning. I do, however, need to figure out what time I need to leave for the track, and if I've got time, I do want to try and run some errands before I head off. The only other really thing I was saying is that there's been some chat amongst the relay teams. I'm in the same team for both the 4x1 and the 4x4, and we've mostly just been discussing what legs each of us will run. I don't really have a preference. My only concern is that I haven't passed or received a baton in the 4x100 for a while. So I'd like to either go first or last to only really have to do it once. In the 4x100, baton changes are basically done blind, in that the outgoing runner takes off and sticks their hand back and then receives it whilst moving. And then when you go to pass off to another person, you need to try and match speed with that runner and get it into their hand while they are moving. Not having done this for a while, I'm out of practice. So if possible, I'd really only like to do it once. But the 4x4 I'm completely comfortable with. Basically you stand still until the baton's in your hand and then you start running in a 4x4, so no concerns there. So I'm just going to head off and finish up the day now. And yeah, that was it. Happy Saturday. It's actually, what time is it? Oh, it's just like 1 minute past 7:30, so therefore it's 7:31. I'm up, I'm dressed. My mum wants to go run a couple of errands, she needs to go buy potatoes, and apparently that's very urgent, we must do it now. So we're going to go for breakfast as well. I have to leave for Cusack at 10 a.m, so my bag is all packed, and I'm partially dressed underneath, and I've got my braids half done. I just need to sort of firm up the bottom bits. I'll do that when I get home and just do some stride throughs, and yeah, we'll... Hello, it is now a couple of hours now. I'm changed, obviously my hair is finished, and I am just heading off down to Cusack. I'm hoping I won't hit any traffic because it's about a 50-minute drive and I've only allowed an hour for it. So yeah, we ran our errands. It was all good. We had breakfast, it was nice. I had poached eggs on toast and my mum had pancakes. They were called pina colada pancakes. So instead of having strawberries or berries on top, they had banana and pineapple. And it was grilled. It was actually really nice. I snitched a bit of her banana and pineapple. hoping for a really good day. I feel a little bit tired, but I think that's just more like the end of the year sort of stuff. You know, by the end of the year, you're just like, I've had it. And I have had it. You know, I am definitely ready for like the office closure. So I'll just head off now, and hopefully, fingers crossed, no issues getting to QSAC on. Did I lock my car? Of course I did. Let's go check in, because I'm like just on time. Basically have like 4 minutes. Hi guys, so it's now a couple of days post state relays, and I just wanted to give you a bit of a rundown, a summary of how I felt the day went. So as you saw in the video, we got 2/4, which was pretty good, I thought. For me, the day was never really about winning a medal. It was just a way for me to kick off the season, get some sort of racing under my belt, you know, get a less serious environment. I do suffer from nerves quite badly until I really get into the season. So it's just another way of getting a race, getting some confidence without being super nervous. The 4x1 definitely went better than I expected. Myself and the young lady I passed to, you know, we passed really well, and there was no issues. There was really no slowdown. We didn't drop the baton, so that was all good. And then the 4x4, we did have a couple of issues. There was a dropped baton, but that's not here nor there. We got to finish. I was particularly happy with my leg. It wasn't a super fast leg, but we were in last place, and I took us up to push for a medal. So that was really good tactical running from me. And yeah, if I can keep doing that sort of stuff throughout the season, it's going to be a really good season. It was a really hot day, so I was really happy with how I prepped going into it, and how I managed to just sort of stay calm and stay cool in between races. And then also on the way home, I made sure that I was still drinking a lot of water. I did some recovery when I got home, even though I was tired. That is something that traditionally I do tend to let go by the wayside. I get home, I'm tired, I figure I'll just worry about it in the morning, and I shouldn't do that. So thank you very much for watching another video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and comment down below if you want to see anything more or you have any questions, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.